Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Abraham's Boys, a Dracula story. It takes place in 1915, and it's about the Van Helsings. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Check out the links below. Anyhow, the guy from Bosch is the lead. He's Van Helsing in his later years, after I think he moved to America and had a wife and kid and a couple of kids, and now Dracula is coming for him. Or is he? Is it all in his head? Is he crazy? Has he been driven mad by the events of Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or is he, and has his mother been driven crazy too? Because the mother is the one who seems to be going nuts. So, although I think it's a real vampire, I mean, it could end that way. So he's got all the precautions, he's got the stakes, he's got the whole deal. You don't see a lot of the vampire in the trailer. And then there's a bit here where, what if it's already in the house and they open up into the basement? Stephen King says it's terrifying, but he's afraid of all kinds of things that I'm not afraid of, so I wouldn't listen to him anymore. So yeah, I would totally see this. He's a good actor. Bosch, I don't know. But it looks like a tight thriller. Best-selling author of Lock and Key and The Black Phone. And so this is from Joe Hill. So yeah, I would check it out. And Shudder ain't too shabby either. There it is, 1915. There he is, putting a stake in. Perhaps after everybody's been killed by the vampire. I don't know. Maybe that's the end of the movie, or that's a dream. There's a lot of dreams in this too, so you kind of can't tell. So yeah, first act. The Van Helsings have gotten away from Europe. They're in the American West, I guess. And, he's always taught them about what happened, but maybe they don't totally believe him or know the whole story. But then the mother starts to have dreams and visions, and it follows the same pattern that happened when he was in London. And so Van Helsing gets his boys ready. They're not sure if they believe him. Second act, things just get worse and worse and worse. The mother goes downhill. Is he insane? Is this for real? And then at some point, somebody dies. And they're forced to stake him. But maybe it's questionable how they died. Bosch keeps pushing like, oh, no, the vampire killed him. But maybe not. Maybe they don't know. And then they finish him off with a stake through the heart just to be sure. And so I think the climax of this movie might be whether or not the vampire is actually real or Van Helsing is crazy. So maybe the big revelation at the end is Van Helsing did some things in London and had to escape to the U.S., or maybe he's not Van Helsing at all, or that the monster drove him crazy, and now, although the monster's gone, he's, acting out because maybe the mother was damaged too. Or it's a vampire. Either way, I think you're going to get a good movie. I think it'll be good. Just a feeling. Here's the write-up. Abraham's Boys follows Max and Rudy Helsing, who have spent their lives under the strict, overprotective rule of their father, Abraham. Unaware of his dark past, they struggle to understand the paranoia and increasingly erratic behavior But when they begin to uncover the violent truths behind their father's history with Dracula, their world unravels, forcing them to confront the terrifying legacy they were never meant to inherit. Nice. I think the vampires are real in the movie. With that write-up, yeah. Yeah. No, I would totally check this out. It's on Shudder. July 11th, only in theaters. We got some creds here. Let's look at the creds. Directed by Natasha Kermani. See if I can get to the other credits now. No, to the IMDb. Oh, dang it. Typed in the wrong thing. Okay, IMDb. Thank you. Abraham's Boys. There it is. Writers Joe Hill and Natasha Kermani. Okay. Titus Welliver. That's Bosch's real name. Abraham Van Helsing. Was that his name in Bram Stoker's? I don't remember catching his name. Wasn't he Dr. Van Helsing? Abraham Van Helsing moves his two sons to the United States in an attempt to escape their past. An hour, 29 minutes. Okay, I'm in. That's a tight movie. This is what we need. 90-minute movies. Damn it. Make them 90 minutes. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joe. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Whoops. I'll be at Unexpected Farms tomorrow night from 5 to 9 for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. If you, it's the alpaca farm, so I'll be outside. I hope to get the dude to talk. We didn't have enough people or campfire last couple of times we did it, but hopefully this time. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll be at the Ren Fair in Bridgeton, New Jersey. Now, this is a rain or shine event, but we'll see how bad the rain is. It is going to rain. I do have a tent, so hopefully the rain is light and sporadic, but we'll see. Hope to see you there. See you